Ito ang 106.3 Dance Radio. Dance Radio.
Prepare yourself.
Ang silid-aralan sa radyo, hatid namin ay makabagong paraan ng pagtuturo at kalaman. Mapaumaga, tanghali o hapon man yan, ang istasyong magbibigay impormasyon kahit saan man.
For something big.
Alright, here we go.
106.3 Dance Radio. Doña Aurora National High School, Santa Rita, Aurora, Isabela.
This
106.3 DWDR-FM. Facts and information. Today's learning for you normal with capable teachers whose heart and soul are divine. Delivered knowledge inside your home through 106.3 Dance Radio. Fully dedicated to serve the public in tribute to education, reproduce of radio-based instruction. We are pleased to deliver the utmost aim of education. Only here on 106.3 DWDR-FM.
Okay, ma'am?
Hello, my dear grade 7 learners. Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday, dear grade 7. Hello, Sir Dennis and Sir Joshua and Sir
Mark.
Sir Mark. Ay, yung mga nagwagwapuan namin kasama dito sa radio booth. Okay. And also to the beautiful people out there who are watching and listening right now. It's English time. Welcome to another fun-filled learning experience together.
Yes, and a blessed day to our administrator, faculty, and staff of Doña Aurora National High School. And of course, special greetings to the teachers of Ella, headed by our gorgeous head teacher, Teacher 5, Ma'am Ophelia S. Ralutin. Ma'am, good afternoon po. Yeah.
Yes, okay. To all the viewers and listeners, especially to my advisory class, Grade 7 Jacinto. Hello and hi also to 7 Lapu-Lapu and 7 Del Pilar. This is Teacher Nina Jenny Guillermo. Okay, and with me are Teacher Jane, of course.
Hello everyone! Have a blessed Wednesday afternoon, especially to my grade 7 special science classes and 7 SPJ.
Yes.
Yes, a pleasant afternoon also to my grade 7 Rizal. Hello.
And also greetings to all our listeners and viewers here and abroad. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, teachers. Okay, what to expect? Today's lesson will be given to us by Sir Dennis.
Yes, today is going to be a meaningful day for we are going to develop and sharpen your reading skill as you encounter different activities. You are going to respond to what you are reading. You're going to listen to your last RBI lesson for quarter 3, shift 2 on giving reaction to what is asserted or expressed in a text. As you journey through this lesson, you should be able to 1. Define assertion and reaction. 2. Discuss the 3 reading comprehension skills. And number 3, react to what is asserted or expressed in a text. For those who are following us via our Facebook live stream, don't forget to comment our hashtag for today. Comment in our chat back, hashtag react.
Yes. We hope that you are going to stay with us until the end of this segment. Get your learning activity sheets and your writing materials. And here now is your RBI lesson for today. Enjoy listening and watching.
Wala nang makakapigil pa
Sulong Arangkada 106.3 Dance Radio sa Aurora, Isabela.
Edukasyo'y susulong, basta't magtulong-tulong, sulong edukalidad. Dance Radio, learning is amazing.
Language,
Grammar and Literature,
a program that will develop your vocabulary.
Comprehension, Critical and Analytical Skills.
This is the English Learning Area. Only here on 106.3, the WDRFM Dance Radio.
Where learning is amazing.
The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go. Wow! An inspiring message from Dr. Seuss. Good day, our dear listeners, especially the grade 7 learners. This is our third session for Shift 2, Quarter 3. I am your host, Teacher Michael John M. Tumula. I know that you're excited to learn about our lesson for today. Get your learning activity sheets for third quarter, week 3, titled Giving Reaction to What is Asserted or Expressed in a Text, and your learning materials for you to write important points about your new lesson and reminders about the subject. If you have questions or you want to clarify something about the lesson, you may send your queries through email address, messenger, and contact number of your subject teacher. I am pleased to turn you over to your friendly radio teacher, Teacher Nina Jenny C. Guillermo.
Good morning, everyone, especially to our dear grade 7 learners who are listening right now. I am your radio teacher for today, Teacher Nina Jenny C. Guillermo. Let's get started by recalling some important points in our previous lesson. Do you still remember the title of our lesson last week?
Yes, ma'am. The title of our lesson last week is Expressing Beliefs or Convictions.
Very good! Who can differentiate a belief from a conviction?
Ma'am, belief is something that an individual considers as the truth, while conviction is a firm belief that an individual has on a particular subject, ma'am.
Precisely! Today, we are going to talk about giving reaction. You are expected to react to what is asserted or expressed in a text. To attain this, you should be able to read the text comprehensively to answer the questions correctly and be able to write a paragraph about the methods of waste management mentioned in the text. My dear learners, it is very important that you exactly give a reaction to what is asserted or expressed in a text. Do you have your learning activity sheets and learning materials now?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Let's begin with our discussion by listening attentively to this song titled This Is Me, performed by actress-singer Kiala Settle and the Greatest Showman Ensemble. And be ready to answer the questions that follow. learners, you have just heard the song This Is Me, one of the songs in the movie The Greatest Showman. Did you enjoy listening to the song?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's find out how well you have understood the song. What kind of person is presented in the song?
Ma'am, the kind of person presented in the song is a bearded lady.
You are correct. Have you seen a bearded lady or a woman in real life?
No, ma'am, because it's something unusual or odd.
Yes, dear learners. A woman with beard is a condition that results in excessive growth of dark or coarse hair in a male like pattern face, chest, and back due to excess male hormones. Primarily, testosterone is called hirsutism in the field of medicine. That's why people who have strange look or appearance don't mean they need to be abused or bullied under our heels. Instead, they should be accepted for who they are and treat them well because that is how God created them.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
How about the meaning of the song? Can you explain it?
Ma'am, the song This Is Me is all about standing up for yourself, being proud of who you are, accepting yourself with all your deformities and insecurities. And yes, loving yourself even when there's nobody else around you who loves you back.
Wow.
Perfect answer. So, can you give us now the message of the song?
Ma'am, the message of the song is self-acceptance. To be oneself without any shame or apology.
Brilliant answer! Based on the questions you have answered, can you guess what our lesson is?
I guess we are going to talk about the 3 levels of reading comprehension, ma'am.
Exactly! Now, let us work on our lesson. Remember, the title of your learning activity sheets is Giving Reaction to what is asserted or expressed in a text. Let's begin our lesson by asking you this question. What is reading?
Ma'am, reading is defined as a cognitive process that involves decoding symbols to arrive at meaning.
Very good! Reading is an active process of constructing meaning of words. It is indeed a thinking process. My dear learners, do you read with a purpose?
Yes, ma'am. I read with a purpose to help me gain more information and broaden my horizon in all aspects of life.
Brilliant answer! Although the reasons for reading may vary, the primary purpose of reading is to understand the text and allows the reader to use what he or she may already know, also called prior knowledge. There are 3 levels of reading comprehension skills given in your learning activity sheets. By the way, what is reading skill?
Ma'am, reading skill refers to the ability to understand a written text.
Absolutely correct! It is believed that students should develop this skill at early age of schooling. So, what are these 3 reading comprehension skills?
Ma'am, the 3 reading comprehension skills are the following. First, literal comprehension. Second, inferential comprehension. And third, evolvative comprehension, ma'am.
That's right! Literal comprehension is often referred to as on the page, which means it is mentioned in the part of the book,
So, can you identify the literal question asked about the song This Is Me?
Yes, ma'am. The examples of literal questions asked about the song are: what kind of person is presented in the song? And have you seen a bearded lady or a woman in a real life?
Very good! How about inferential comprehension?
We call it inferential comprehension, ma'am, because it requires the reader or viewer draw on their prior knowledge of the topic and identify relevant text clues like words, images, sounds to make an inference, ma'am.
All right! Inferential comprehension is often referred to as between the lines, which means to infer something or to try to understand what is meant by something that is not written explicitly or openly. So, are you ready to recognize the inferential question asked about the song?
Yes, ma'am. The examples of inferential questions asked about the song are: how about the meaning of the song? Can you explain it?
Absolutely! Let's move on to evaluative comprehension. What is evaluative comprehension?
Ma'am, evaluative comprehension requires the reader to move beyond the text to consider what they think and believe in relation to the message in the text.
Great answer! Evaluative comprehension is often referred to as beyond the text, which means reading engagement and comprehension strategy that involves in actively reading, inferring, synthesizing information, and making connections. At this point, readers or viewers are required to justify their opinions for particular viewpoint, critically analyze content, and determine the position of the author. So, are you ready to give the evaluative question asked about the song?
Yes, ma'am. The evaluative question asked about the song is: what is the message of the song?
Exactly! You make me smile, dear learners. Let's find out how well you have understood the lesson. My dear students, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do exercise number 1, titled From Unbeneficial to Beneficial, on page 2 of your learning activity sheets. What can you see in your activity?
Ma'am, there is a passage composed of 5 paragraphs.
All right, and what is the title of the passage?
Ma'am, the title of the passage is Garbage.
Correct! This time, you are going to listen attentively to the passage titled Garbage. Please understand and analyze the passage and be ready to answer the questions that follow.
Garbage. Garbage cans are not magical portals. Trash does not disappear when you toss it in a can. Yet, the average American throws away an estimated 1,600 pounds of waste each year.
Oh no!
If there are no magic garbage fairies, where does all that trash go? There are 4 methods to managing waste: recycling, landfilling, composting, and incinerating. Each method has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's take a quick look at each. Recycling is the process of turning waste into new materials. For example, used paper can be turned into paperboard, which can be used to make book covers.
Wow!
Recycling can reduce pollution, save materials, and lower energy use. Yet, some argue that recycling wastes energy. They believe that collecting, processing, and converting waste uses more energy than it saves. Still, most people agree that recycling is better for the planet than landfilling. Landfilling. Landfilling is the oldest method of managing waste. In its simplest form, landfilling is when people bury garbage in a hole. Over time, the practice of landfilling has advanced.
Wow!
Garbage is compacted before it is thrown into a hole. In this way, more garbage can fit in each landfill. Large liners are placed in the bottom of landfills so that toxic garbage juice doesn't get into the groundwater. Sadly, these liners don't always work. Landfills may pollute the local water supply.
Oh no!
Not to mention that all of that garbage stinks. Nobody wants to live next to a landfill. This makes it hard to find new locations for landfills. As landfill space increases, interest in composting grows.
Wow!
Composting is when people pile up organic matter such as food waste and allow it to decompose. The product of this decomposition is compost. Compost can be added to the soil to make the soil richer and better for growing crops.
Alright!
While composting is easy to do on-site somewhere, like home or school, it's hard to do after the garbage gets all mixed up. This is because plastic and other inorganic materials must be removed from the compost pile or they will pollute the soil.
Oh no!
There's a lot of plastic in garbage, which makes it hard to compost on a large scale. One thing that is easier to do is burning garbage. There are two main ways to incinerate waste. The first is to create or harvest a fuel from the waste, such as methane gas, and burn the fuel. The second is to burn the waste directly. The heat from the incineration process can boil water, which can power steam generators. Unfortunately, burning garbage pollutes the air. Also, some critics worry that incinerators destroy valuable resources that could be recycled. Usually, the community in which you live manages waste. Once you put your garbage in that can, what happens to it is beyond your control. But you can make choices while it is still in your possession. You can choose to recycle, you can choose to compost, or you can choose to let someone else deal with it. The choice is yours.
Hello, you have just listened to the passage titled Garbage. Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
It's nice to hear that. I know that you are very eager to answer the following questions. These levels of reading comprehension will help you to give reaction to what is asserted or expressed in a text. Here are the questions. Question number 1. Which best explain why the author begins the text by talking about magical garbage fairies? Here are the choices. A. He is putting a common misconception to rest. B. He is trying to get the reader's attention. C. He is addressing his concern in a serious way. And letter D. He is supporting his argument with evidence. What is your answer?
Ma'am, the answer is letter B. He is trying to get the reader's attention. That's why the author begins the text by talking about magical.
Amazing! Let's move to question number 2. Which best defines the meaning of incinerating as it is used in the text? The choices are A. Burying waste materials in a large hole. B. Allowing waste products to decompose and become fertilizer. C. Burning waste materials and harvest the energy. And letter D. Turning waste materials into products like book covers. What is your answer?
Ma'am, the best meaning of the word incinerating is letter C. Burning waste materials and harvest the energy.
Precisely! Let's go to question number 3, which was not cited in the third paragraph as an issue with landfilling. These are the choices. A. Landfills are smelly. B. Usable materials are wasted in landfills. C. Landfills may pollute the water supply. And letter D. It is difficult to find locations for landfills. What is your answer?
Ma'am, the correct answer is letter B. Usable materials are wasted in landfills. This was not cited in the third paragraph as an issue with landfilling, ma'am.
That's right. Let's move on to question number 4. Which conclusion could best be supported with text from the passage? Here are the choices. A. Each method of waste management has its drawbacks. B. Recycling is without a doubt the best way to handle waste. C. Incineration is the best way to process waste. And letter D. All large cities should create massive compost piles. What is your answer?
Ma'am, the correct answer is letter A. Each method of waste management has its drawbacks. This conclusion could best be supported with text from the passage.
Correct! And the last question is, which best expresses the main idea of the fourth paragraph? The choices are A. Landfills take up a lot of space. B. Composting is good for the soil, but it can be hard to do. C. The process of composting is very complicated and scientific. And letter D. There is a lot of plastic garbage in landfills. What is the correct answer?
Ma'am, the correct answer is letter B. Composting is good for the soil but can be hard to do. This is the main idea of the fourth paragraph.
So, my dear learners, what do you do to manage your garbage properly at home?
Ma'am, in our home, we do 4 R's. Rethink, reuse, reduce, and recycle.
Amazing! It's nice to know. The 4 R's, rethink, reuse, reduce, and recycle, are lifestyle for a sustainable future. Rethink your consumption habits to minimize waste. Look for ways to reuse items whenever possible. Reduce consumption to reduce waste. And purchase only items that can be recycled.
Alright!
If every family at home does the 4 R's, wow, what a clean and beautiful surroundings we have in our community. Wow, great job, dear learners. I'm very glad you have answered all the questions correctly. This means you understood the topic because you have performed well in this reading comprehension skills activity. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't go away. I'll be right back after a short break. Do you encounter problems in accomplishing the different activities in your modules or learning activity sheets?
Worry no more because your teachers are always ready to guide and assist you. You can send your questions or clarifications in 2 easy ways. 1. Call or text. And 2. Private message. So easy, right? Remember, at Doña Aurora National High School, we make amazing things possible.
This reminder is brought to you by Doña Aurora National High School and this station.
I'm back. Let's proceed to exercise number 2, titled Paragraph Writing, on page 4. Basing from the text titled Garbage, you have just read and listened in exercise 2, your task is to write a 150-word paragraph about the methods of waste management mentioned in the text that you believe is applicable or appropriate in our community. Cite some ways on how to make these forms of waste management happen. Do this activity in your most convenient time after the broadcast. It's time to sum up what you have learned for today. Again, what is reading?
Ma'am, reading is defined as a cognitive process that involves decoding symbols to arrive at meaning.
Exactly! Reading is an active process of constructing meaning of words. It is indeed a thinking process. How about the meaning of the words reading skill?
Ma'am, reading skill refers to the ability to understand a written text.
Absolutely! Students should develop this skill at early age of schooling. So, can you name the 3 reading comprehension skills?
Ma'am, the 3 reading comprehension skills are the literal comprehension, inferential comprehension, and evaluative comprehension.
Very good! I hope that our lesson today will help and guide you in giving reaction to what is asserted or expressed in a text. Also, don't forget to accomplish the reflection part of your learning activity sheets.
Yes, ma'am.
Once again, I am your radio teacher, Teacher Nina Jenny C. Guillermo, leaving you with this inspiring message from Richard Carlson. Reading is a gift. It's something you can do almost anytime and anywhere. It can be a tremendous way to learn, relax, and even escape. Thank you for listening. God bless and goodbye.
Thank you, Teacher Nina. With you, learning is truly amazing. On behalf of the production team, our scriptwriter, Teacher Nina Jenny C. Guillermo. Our content editor, Teacher Ophelia S. Relatin, the head teacher 5 of English Learning Area. Language editor, Teacher Susana B. Dumon.
Wow!
Together with our technical specialist, yours truly. Thank you for staying with us for another session of fun-filled teaching and learning experience. Make it a habit to always tune in for another exciting lesson in English 7 here at 106.3 DWDR-FM. Dance Radio, where learning is amazing. Goodbye and keep safe, everyone.
Language,
Grammar, and literature.
a program that will develop your vocabulary.
Comprehension.
Critical and analytical skills.
This is the English Learning Area. Only here on 106.3 DWDR-FM Dance Radio.
Where learning is amazing. Dance Radio, siniparalan sa radyo. Atid namin makabago, paraan ang pagtuturo.
Wala nang makakapigil pa. Sulong Arangkada 106.3 Dance Radio sa Aurora, Isabela.
Edukasyo'y susulong, basta't magtulong-tulong, sulong edukalidad. Dance Radio, learning is amazing.
Okay, back.
Okay, all right. You have just heard the last RBI English lesson for quarter 3, shift 2. And before we start, let me read to you the flow of the discussion today. Review of the past lesson will be given to us by Sir Dennis, Teacher Jane, and Teacher Claudine. I will be the one to give the motivation for the new lesson.
Yeah.
Teacher Dennis, Teacher Jane, and Teacher Claudine will present the new lesson. Different activities will be given to us by Sir Dennis, Ma'am Jane, Ma'am Claudine, and yours truly, Ma'am Nina. So before we start, let's have a review of our past lesson. Can we still remember our past lesson? Comment in our chat box if you can still remember our past lesson.
Go, go, go!
Yes, dear learners.
Okay, may sagot na po rito si William Orate Jr. Expressing belief and conviction 7 Jacinto.
Wow, very good naman anak. Estudyante ko yan.
Ay, talaga naman.
Actually, yes. Actually, we are very
Number
happy,
1 fan ni Ma'am Ninya yan.
Yeah! Our past lesson, we discussed about expressing beliefs and conviction.
Also, Azli Timoteo.
Yo, yes!
Expressing beliefs and conviction.
Yes, na mga nasa radyo yung mga yan.
Also, Azlin.
Yes, very good.
Very good, very good,
Thank
ha?
you for always
Sir Dennis,
listening.
What is a belief?
Yes, ma'am. Simply, a belief, this is paniniwala when no pamati, is something that an individual considers as the truth. A person can believe in various things such as cultural or personal faith or religion, morality or values. Belief expresses viewpoints, but it's not based on facts or other evidences. Example, here are the examples here. Meron ba tayong ano? May PowerPoint tayo doon na wala? Okay. Sir, pakitira pakita nga. Yeah, kita yan. Yung samples natin. Yan. Okay, these are the examples. Number 1, I believe that heaven is where good people go after death. That's number 1. Next, in my own opinion, the use of face masks is not enough to save ourselves from the virus. And number 3, I think the gender of the guest will be revealed by the dropping of the utensils.
Yes. Dear colleagues.
Yes,
dear
ma'am.
colleagues, what are the expressions used in those sentences? So we have the
Number 1, we have in my own opinion.
yes, that's right.
Number 1.
Number 2.
I think.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
Do you also think, Ma'am Ninya, that the gender of the guest will be revealed by the dropping of the utensils? What if it is a fork? What will be your guess?
I think it's a
Male.
Yeah.
Male.
I think it's a male.
spoon?
it's
Female.
Yeah.
What if?
Baliktad.
Paano kung kawali? O yung bina.
Yeah, pagbaliktad daw yung fork, hindi yung
bakla.
usual way.
Ay,
Oh,
ganon.
is that gay?
Hindi, ano?
Hindi.
Ano?
Sorry pangit daw yung lalaki.
I think lang yun
Atin lang yun. Walang
Belief lang yun.
Yes.
Hindi, walang katotohanan.
Yes, thank you
Yes.
so much, Sir and Madam. Okay. How about conviction, Ma'am Claudine?
Okay, a conviction is a bit different to a belief because an individual becomes convinced of something after he has a thorough knowledge and understanding of all the available information. A
Yes.
conviction is something that an individual is convinced of. We have the examples. Number 1, I strongly believe that Jesus Christ is our Savior.
Savior.
That is an example of a conviction because it is based from the Bible. The second example, I am convinced that the best way to lose weight is through a controlled diet and good exercise. That's
Yes.
according to science naman.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
Okay, correct.
I am
correct.
convinced to Ma'am Claudine.
Yes.
But I am not doing it.
Thank you, Ma'am Claudine. Thank you so much.
Nobody
I know that
does
our
it.
learners learned a lot. Now let's listen to Teacher Jane to give us more knowledge about the expressions used in expressing your belief or conviction. Ma'am Jane, take it away.
Okay, hello again, dear grade 7 learners and all the listeners out there. So, when you express your belief or conviction, here are some expressions to be used. Okay. For belief, we have here, I think my next baby will be a boy.
Wow.
Kaya parang hindi na ako manganganak pa. Okay. From my point of view, using mask is really a must. Right? I believe that when you go to I believe that when you are kind on earth, then you will go to heaven when you die. Okay. Sino kaya ang pupunta sa heaven sa atin ngayon? Good people. Sir Dennis, punta ka kaya sa heaven?
Hindi
Pag
mo na
namatay
daw
ka?
kasi kailangan ko pa umuwi sa bahay.
Question mark ba yun?
Ha?
Yes.
Kailangan ko pa umuwi sa bahay.
Yes. Another one is I guess. Okay? I feel. Some people say that. Some people say that I am beautiful and I agree with them.
Yes, that's
Yes.
Ayoko
Sir
makipag-argue.
Dennis, don't say bad words.
Ayoko mag-argue.
Don't say bad words. Okay, I'd suggest that, example, I'd suggest that everyone must wear their mask.
Yes.
In my opinion. Okay, so, another one, in my experience, I would say that for me,
For you.
I have the feeling that I'll be losing weight next year.
wow.
I have
New
the
Year's
feeling. That's the
resolution.
feeling.
Don't lose hope.
Yes. Okay, another.
I believe you.
Meron pa ba?
Wala
na.
Wala na po.
Yes,
Okay,
okay. So,
thank you, Ma'am Jean.
when you hear those words,
Yes.
those are expressing belief and conviction.
Yes.
Ma'am. Thank you, Ma'am Jane, Sir Dennis, and Ma'am Claudine for giving us a recall of what we have discussed about expressing beliefs and convictions. Now let's have Sir Dennis for our activity. Take it away, sir.
Shoot. Okay. This time, let us check if you really understood the lesson about beliefs and conviction. This is the direction. Right belief if the sentence states a belief, and conviction if the sentence states conviction. Are you ready, guys? Don't forget to write your name, section, item number, and your answer. Plus, dasuking tindahan kung kailangan na, ha? Okay? And proof of purchase. Hindi, joke lang. Okay, number 1. Let's have number 1. Ha? Okay na? Okay, number 1. Let's have number 1, okay? Priest. Is it conviction or is it belief?
Okay, key in your answer, dear learner.
Ano sumagot na?
We have an answer from Asli
Asli,
Timoteo.
yan.
Her answer is conviction.
Sarli, Gio, Felrita.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Daryl.
Ala, gagaling ng mga bata natin.
Alright,
Very
so,
good, very good.
Based from their answers, they got it.
Yay!
They got the idea of conviction and
Okay, number 2. In my belief.
Okay, key in your answer.
Oh, number 2.
Number 2,
Sino?
belief.
Mark, sa akin nauna si Mark Norwin Edroso, belief.
Nauna siya.
Ewan ko sila.
Ashley Domondon.
Okay.
Belief.
So, ma'am, sino pa ba yung number 1 kanina? The first one is Aslin.
Ay, meron pa iba nauna. Meron pa ibang nauna sa number 2, si Jamie Abad.
Jamie Abad.
Oo, 7 Galileo, belief.
Kay Aslin, magkakaroon ka ng plus point sa akin, anak ha.
Yay!
Yes.
Number 1 is William Orate.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes, William Orate. For number 2, we have... Wait, number 2 is Sarah Lee. Sino nauna sa'yo, sir?
Sa akin dito, meron na pala si ay, meron pa nauna sa taas, number 2.
Meron pang mas nauna.
Ayan, meron pa si Cristel Leon Andres. Sandali, ano ba nangyari?
Yes, so congratulations.
Ay, meron pa isa. Sarah Litan.
Nauna si Sarah Lee, sir.
Oh, yes. Oh, sige, okay. Tama siya. Tama. Sarah Litan. Okay, Sarah Litan.
Okay, some others got the right answer. I will review this one and then I will
Yes.
give you later.
We will give you additional points.
Okay?
Ayan.
Yes.
Congratulations. Ayan.
Yes. Congratulations to the winners. You will receive a 20 peso load and additional points from your English teachers. Okay, so thank you so much, Sir Dennis. Okay, now let's have a fun game. Before we go further with our lesson, first let's have a game called Draw Me. I will be posting pictures.
Yan, maganda yan.
Of emoticons. What is emoticons, mga ma'am, sir?
A coined word from emotion and icon.
Wow, yes.
It's emoticon.
Okay, that's why it is called emoticons. As your reaction to the given statement. So give your reason to your reaction. So type your answer on the comment box. Okay, don't forget to write your name, section, and your answer. Okay, Sir Dennis, for number 1. Go.
Number 1.
State also your reason.
Ashley.
What? State also your reason. Why
Ay,
did
Ashley,
you
bakit?
respond like that?
Ashley, anak, sabihin mo na kung bakit, ha?
Yes.
Bakit heart ang inyong reaction?
Daniel.
Wow, talaga naman.
Halos lahat na po sila heart.
Yes, Santino, puso.
Sige.
Gio, heart.
So,
Pero kulang ng reason.
Yan nga. State also your reason. Wow, ang dami nag-heart, ma'am.
Wow,
Yes.
ready na sila.
Yes. I guess.
Ayan.
Read, ma'am.
Okay, Aslin Timoteo says, Because I want to see the new building and my teachers. Excited na siya.
For Sarah Lee Tan, heart also. Because I'll be able to see my classmates and interact personally. Alright.
Felrita, we can finally see each other.
Felrita, are you gonna joining are you gonna join the face-to-face? Oo na, yes na, Felrita.
Adsley,
yes.
I want to my handsome and beautiful. I want to see my
I want
handsome
to
and
see.
beautiful
Yes.
teacher.
Oy, sabi ni Princess. Sino ba binasa nyo kanina to?
Wala pa.
And my old
Diba? And my classmates and teachers, sabi niya.
Yes.
Hindi daw. Okay,
There's
sige.
Sanjiro also. See? Heart.
Next.
Most of
Yes.
them answered heart or reacted heart.
Ayan.
Meaning, I guess, they are excited to come to school
Yes.
and see us and their classmates.
And they really understood.
Yes.
Naiintindihan nila yung mga activities natin.
Oo.
Number 2, halo. Pinakbet.
Number 2, how do you react on that statement? Pinakbet is the
Oy, Miss Vincent Paklibar. Paano naman, ha?
Paklibare.
Yes, Paklibari, ha? Ay, naku. One pala yung sinagot niya. Sorry. Ayan, si Ashley naman sabi niya, heart, because it's really delicious.
Wow!
Paano yung mga may ayaw ng pinakbet, di ba?
Ala, favorite ko yun, sir.
Okay lang.
Pinakbet? Sir Dennis.
Basta't maraming chicharon.
Chicharon.
The reaction of William Orate, happy emoticon because it is a nutritious food.
Yes. Di wow, okay na. Okay, Sarah Lita, because it's delicious. And
Next, we have for number 3.
number 3, ang sagot nowadays, sabi niya nowadays. Tama ba ako? Sinilasa ko?
How do you react on that statement?
Aita, wearing bahag.
Nowadays,
the
rare
loincloth.
is the Aita. Or Aita wearing bahag or loincloth for men and wraparound skirts for women. How do you react on that?
Yes.
Number 3.
Ayan,
Give
medyo
me your reaction, dear learners.
nahirapan silang sumagot kasi di pa sila nakita na.
Yun nga eh.
Grade 7 ito
mga grade 7.
Pakita ko sa kanila.
Yes,
pwede
ma'am.
Meron ka ba, ma'am? Yeah.
Pakilala mo sa kanila, ma'am, ang mga Aita.
Pupunta rito yung mga yan.
These pictures are the pictures of Aita.
Yes.
Here in Isabela, we have the subgroup of Aitas.
Mm.
We can call them as Agta and
Yes.
Sumagat, sir.
Yes, oo.
And they live in the coastal towns of Makunakun, Divilacan.
Galing kami doon. Yes, nakakita kami. Galing kami dyan.
Nakita ka na ba?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Agta and Dumagat.
Medyo kalahi ni Sir. Sorry,
Ano?
Sir Dennis.
Hindi ko kalahi. Hindi ko kalahi. Pilipino sila. Hindi,
Kalahin natin.
Kala ko, may Mendoza nga dun eh.
See?
Yes. Okay, nagre-react lang sila ng
Ayan, mga
Yes.
anak ang mga Aita.
Yes.
And I'm proud na kalahi ko sila.
Correct. Okay, yes. So,
Right.
next. Okay.
Ang reaction nila, ma'am, may nag-heart, may nag-care.
Yes.
Okay? Ayan.
Ayan.
Okay.
Uy, mababait sila,
Because
mama.
it
In
is
fairness,
their
ah.
tradition.
Yes. Pero, ang statement is, sabi niya, nowadays, rare, bihira na daw ang mga Aita na nagsusuot ng bahag.
Correct.
Ngayon, how would you react on that? Say, for example, ikaw ay isang Aita. tapos nakita mo sa lahi nyo, some are not wearing anymore those identities of the ETA, how would you react? Diba? Okay. So maybe, ano yung pani Sarah Lee? Because only few people make this tradition alive. So, yes. Nalungkot si Sarah Lee. Because only few people make this tradition alive. So, nalungkot siya.
Ay, oo, yun ang idea. Yes. That is the idea actually.
The culture of the ETA is slowly fading. Yes. Diba?
Ito kasi, it influences from the modern Filipino.
Dapat, dapat maintindihan lang kasi may nakakausap tayo agta noon, kaya sila talaga nagbabahag kasi sa bundok mahirap tumakbo ko na pag kapantalon ka.
Okay.
Diba? Kasi hunter kasi sila. And they hunt. Hunter kasi sila kaya kailangan very yung suot nila para mas makatakbo sila ng mabilis, makagalaw sila ng yan.
That's the reason.
Yes. Nakakita hindi ka makakita ng agta doon sa ating lugar na naka-gown. Kasi, 'di ba?
Para makakatakbo.
Yes, ganoon talaga sila.
And one of the reasons why they are not wearing it anymore because they are also many of them are educated na their generation is slowly, or some the children of their children are going to school, formal school, nagiging professionals na sila. And so, minsan, they do not wear this.
Yes, ma'am. Naghahalo po yung kanilang idea dyan. Pag kinakausap mo sila, yung mga estudyante natin sa Palanan, naka-uniform naman sila.
Naka-uniform na sila.
Pero pag muuwi yata sila, may time talagang nag-ano sila kasi yun ang culture nila. Pag sila kasi wala namang hiyaan eh.
Yes.
Kaya ganun.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so, hep hooray to all our... Okay, you are all familiar with those emoticons which are Facebook
diba?
Yes. So good job, dear learners. You will get additional points from your English teachers.
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Yes, based from the activity, can you guess what is our lesson for today? Okay, type or comment on the comment box your answer, or type your answer on the comment box, dear learners.
What is our lesson for this afternoon?
Yes.
Ayan, wala pa rin. Nasa radyo kasi sila. Pag radyo, okay lang. Yan. Ito, may sagot si William Oratic, citing
Citing evidence to support a general statement.
Yun ba?
Is that our lesson for today, Ma'am Ninya?
Hindi, kasi ganun yung na nung bata. Sige, magaling yung bata.
Correct.
Yes, magaling yung batang ito. Ito, si Felerita Annabelle.
Sir Dennis.
Giving...
Yes, correct.
Yes,
you are
very
good.
good.
Rita,
Alam
our topic for today is giving reaction to what is asserted or expressed in a text. Okay? So today you're going to react to what you are reading. So by the way, let us give the meaning of assertion and reaction. Sir Dennis, what is reaction?
Yes, Panangikalintegan. Sorry. May your statement that people may approve or disapprove, agree, or that can be arguable or debatable. Also, it pertains to one step.
Sir Dennis, thank you. Okay, as the reader's response to what is asserted or expressed in the text, reaction is being made. And Ma'am Jane, what is reaction?
Okay. So before I proceed to the meaning of reaction, I would just like to add something to assertion.
Yes, ma'am.
Especially on the Ilocano term, panangikalintegan. When you say panangikalintegan, you stand on what you believe.
Yes, Ajay.
Yes.
Oh.
You stand on what you believe. Say for example, ito ang paniniwala ko, ikalintigam, no apay nga adyo ti paniniwala.
Oo, yan.
Apay nga dito iti pati ti pamatik, ikalintigam. Yes, bigyan mo ng reason. Until such time, may paliwanag mo ng husto ang stand mo.
Yes.
Okay? Ikalintigam, no anyati amom nga, panakaawat mo no anyati amom.
Di para ano yun, di ba? Justify mo siya.
Yes, tama.
Diba?
Justify it.
Yes.
What about reaction?
Yan.
It is synonymous to response. Yes, response. In Tagalog, sagot. Okay? And then, haan nga sagot, sagot.
Sagot.
Iba kasi ang ibig sabihin ng
Sagot. Sa sagot.
It's a gift. Then, Ilocano is sungbat. Okay? Is an action taken in response to something. Reacting to assertion is an essential skill in language learning. If you know how to react properly, then it means you have learned something.
Yes.
Reacting to assertions develop your critical thinking as it includes reading, analyzing, and forming judgments. When you react, it should be based from critical thinking. And of course, after all the reading and analyzing, you can form your right judgment.
Yes.
That's reaction.
Thank you, Mom, Jane. So, my dear learners, it is very essential that you can exactly give a reaction to what is asserted or expressed in a text. So, to attain this, you should know how to read and have the reading skill to be able to perform the 3 reading comprehension skills. Okay, so let's talk about reading and reading skill, Ma'am Claudine.
Yes, thank you, Ma'am Ninya. Reading in Ilocano, pagbasa o panagbasa is defined as a cognitive process that involves decoding symbols to arrive at meaning. My dear learners, do you read with a purpose? Yes. You have to read with a purpose to help you gain more information and broaden your horizon in all aspects of life.
Yes, that's right, ma'am. How about reading skill, ma'am?
Okay, reading skill in Tagalog, kasanayan sa pagbasa. In Ilocano, kinalaing a panagbasa, refers to the ability to understand a written text. It is believed that students should develop this skill at early age of schooling. When students comprehend or understand certain written text together with their understanding with the prior knowledge, they are able to perform the following 3 reading comprehension skills. So what are they, Ma'am Ninya?
Yes. So, thank you, Ma'am Claudine. So, reading comprehension. Reading comprehension is the ability to process text, understand its meaning, and to integrate with what the reader already knows, or what you call the prior knowledge. So reading comprehension involves 3 levels of understanding. We have the literal, inferential, and evolvative comprehensions. Okay, so the first level of reading comprehension is going to be discussed by Sir Dennis. Take it away, sir.
Okay, this is the literal. Pag sinabi nating literal comprehension, pag sinabing aso talaga yon. Pag sinabing pinto talaga. That's the literal interpretation. Actually, kasama na doon. How you comprehend the text, di ba? It occurs at the surface level. Tama ba ako binabasa ko? It occurs at the surface level when a reader or viewer acknowledges what they can see and hear. Tak, tak, tak. Ganun ibig sabihin lang yun. The details are stated and clear for anyone to identify. Literal comprehension is often referred to as an on-the-page, means mentioned in the part of the book or right there. Comprehension means literal questions which answers can be found in the text. This is the simplest form of comprehension. Ayan ha. The main, here are examples of the type of information that could be identified as literal meaning. Ayan. Ito yung una. The main idea. What is the main idea? Ano ba yung pangunahing pinag-uusapan o kaisipan dyan? What words? Ito yung mga tanong dyan eh. What words fit the main idea of the story? So, tinatanong John, pag mga tanong, alam nyo na ibig sabihin yung main idea. Next is stated facts. Ano yung mga nandun na katotohanan, ha? So, some questions like this, ha? What are the stated facts? Like the date, name, place, name of person, mga ganon. So, yun ang aalamin mo, yung mga tinutukoy doon, stated facts. Now, we have the sequence of events, yung alam niyo yun, pagkaka-sequence niya. So, pagkakasunod-sunod ng events, ha. So, what happened in the beginning, what happened in the middle, what happened at the ending of the story. Yan. Yun yung sequence na sinasabi natin. Okay. Next is, what happened first? Meron pa what happened first, second, and last. Then, the how are they different? Paano sila magkaiba? And who are the characters this story? Describe them. Yun yung mga tanong.
Okay, that's right. Thank you, Sir Dennis. Okay, how about the second level of reading comprehension? Ma'am Claudine, take it away.
We have Inferential Comprehension. It requires the reader or viewer to draw their prior knowledge of a topic and identify relevant text clues such as words, images, and sounds to make an inference. Inferential comprehension is often referred to as between the lines. We have read between the lines. Means you understand what someone really means or what is really happening in a situation, even though it is not directly said it is not directly said in the text. So you have to think and search. Okay, this level of comprehension requires more skill but can be achieved by young children. So we have here examples of the type of information that could be identified as inferential meaning. We have the generalizations. We have example questions. What does the author value? Or what is the theme of the story? So we have to summarize the text in order to come up with the theme.
Yes.
Okay, next is cause and effect relationships. What effect does this character has on the story? So it is not directly stated in the text. You have to infer.
Correct.
Okay, so future predictions. How do you think this story will end? You are going to give your own ending of the story. Yes, or
sad ending.
Tragic.
Tragic ending.
Tragic ending. Okay, next is an unstated main idea. Or what is the paragraph about? What do you think about? And can you explain? Or how was this similar to? Okay, so those are some questions using inferential comprehension.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Claudine. How about the third level of reading comprehension? Ma'am Jane, take it away.
Right. The third is the highest level of thinking, that is evaluative comprehension. Okay? It says that this one is the highest level of thinking because you have to go beyond the text. Okay, what do you mean by beyond the text? It's not directly stated there. It is deeper than inference. Okay? Because evaluative comprehension is often referred to as beyond the text, meaning a reading engagement and comprehension strategy that involves students in active reading.
Yes.
Active reading, inferring, synthesizing information, and making connections. And includes big picture comprehension, means question that focus on the main idea of the passage. Often, there is no right or wrong answer. Okay? You have to dig deeper to the meaning of the text itself.
Yes.
You have to go beyond. You have to make a big picture in your own mind. You have to evaluate. Yes, you have to evaluate. Now, Examples of type of information that could be identified as evaluative, meaning include values. Yes? Okay?
Values.
Values. What is the values? What is the value derived from the text? Oftentimes, learners have different ideas on values. Magkakaiba sila.
Yes,
Depending
totoo
on
yun,
how
totoo
they
yun.
interpret the
Mm-mm.
text.
The text,
And it
correct.
says there is no
There's-
wrong or right idea.
Mm-mm.
Because it's the way how they perceive it.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Okay? Examine point of view. This is relative also to every learner. Maybe the point of view for Claudine is different from Jenny,
yes,
and different
from
from
my point of view,
Densho,
yes,
yes, and
correct.
from point of view of of Mark.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Think critically. The ability to differentiate between reality and fantasy or fact and opinion, and ability to detect any faulty reasoning.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. This is really the highest level of thinking,
Yes.
because you are going to detect if the reason given by others are correct or wrong.
Okay, these are some of the questions. What would have happened if? Okay? If you were Billy, what would you do and why? Okay, if Billy would answer this way and the other one has different point of view, then they're both correct.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Is this argument logical? Why? Is this a fact or opinion? Why? Do you agree or disagree with the author? Why or why not? I don't agree. I agree. Then, why? You also you have to weigh their opinions if it is for not not or yes. Okay? But of course, their answers are both correct. Sabi nga, walang tama, walang maling sagot.
nga,
It's
okay,
the
they
way
are-
how they perceive it.
They are entitled to
Mm-mm.
their own
Opinion.
Let's respect. Okay? What do you think is the best solution to this problem? Yes? Say for example, a certain person has a problem. If you were the guy, what would you do? This is my own way of solving the problem, and this is my way too. You cannot question both of them.
Yes.
Yes?
Okay, yes, that's right, Ma'am Jane. Thank you so much, sir and madam. This moment, okay, Ma'am Jane will give us again another 3-item or 2-item activity. Take it away, ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I believe that most of you listened to the discussion for the 3 types of comprehension. And it's not this time, let us check if you understood it by answering this 3-item activity. In each number, there are 2 statements. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Statement A stands for a situation. Then statement B stands for appropriate response. Now, you write A if you agree with the idea that is being expressed in statement B. So meaning, if you go with the reaction, then you write A or agree. If you don't go with the idea, then you disagree. Yes?
Yes, yes.
Type D. Type your answer in the comment box. Do not forget to write your name, section, item number, and letter of your answer. Number 1. This is the statement. Most of the students wanted to buy street foods which are not good for their health. Okay. This is the reaction. Only healthy food should be sold in schools.
Okay.
Do you agree or disagree with the reaction?
Okay, key in your answer, dear learners, if you are agree or disagree to these 2 statements.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
We have an answer from Asli and Aslin. Felrita, they said agree.
Yes.
Okay, we
yes.
also have Princess Prisley Madamba. Oh, agree. Sarah Litan, agree. Is it correct, Ma'am Jane?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, correct. Because only in most of the schools, of course, all of the schools, I should say,
Yes.
all of the schools in the entire world should sell only healthy foods.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, agree is the correct answer. Okay, next for number 2.
Statement. Most of the children did not know the safety measures and precautions in cooking. Okay, reaction. Cooking should be taught in school. Do you agree that cooking should be taught in school or you disagree?
Okay, key in your answer, dear learners, if you are agree or disagree. Okay, cooking should be taught in
Oh, meron na kay ano ha? Bonus yan. Oh, may sagot na si Felerita Nabela Cupido. Agree, sabi niya. 7 Galileo.
Agree.
As de Timoteo, agree din siya. Sarah Lee, agree. Lahat sila agree. Ay, meron disagree. Si Marion Ray Agustin, disagree.
Bakit kaya nag-disagree siya?
Gusto niya lang.
Siguro may reason niya. May reason naman siya.
Ma'am, sir, that in TLE we have the subject
Yes.
cooking. Yes, ma'am, diba?
Oo.
Yes.
Kakaiba ang
Oo,
gusto
diba?
ni Marion.
Yes. Siguro iba naman.
Oo.
Carpentry or kaya
Electronics.
O, diba?
Diba?
They are subject to their own
Okay.
opinion, diba?
But most of them agree.
Wow.
on the statement.
Okay, the answer is agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about safety measures and precautions in cooking, sir.
Yes! Nandito ang
What
inyong
can you
lingkod,
say
ha?
about it, sir?
Ito po ang lingkod nyo,
Expert
si
yan.
Chef, ha? Chef. Chef to, chef.
Chef, hindi chef, no? Chef.
Chef, chop. Ketchup pala yun. Okay, follow. Kasi, ay mga anak, hindi dahil tapos na ang Marso, hindi na magkakaroon ng sunog. Mas maraming nagiging sunog din kahit April and May.
Yes.
So ito ang mga kailangan nyong tandaan para tayo ay makaiwas sa sunog.
Yes.
Number 1, keep an eye pag napabay kanin ba yung bigas na tawag natin? Oo, sunog na.
Sunog na. Correct.
Next, where
Hindi pala pwedeng masyadong maluwang kasi
masyadong maluwang. Maaring
yung
oo.
t-shirt,
Yung t-shirt mamaya makuha ng...
Kasi yung mga damit natin kung sila front sila sa apoy kasi cotton siya. Oo. Maliban na lang kung ang damit mo ay hollow blocks. Okay. Next. What? Totoo naman. So, di ba? Number 3. What? Turuan mo yung sanggol mo, aba?
Wag muna, kapag batang-bata pa.
Pero yes, kaya nga sabi natin dito, watch your children closely doon sa kusina. Okay? Pero kapag wala kang anak pero may tao sa kusina mo bata, mag-isip ka na ron. Iba na 'yon. Next. Yes. Guilty ako diyan.
Iniiwan mo siguro hindi.
Hindi sa ano, pero merong
baka
grease.
ibang naglilinis, ma'am niya.
Yung grease kasi, yung grease. Next, keep curtains, towels, and cup holders away. Sa bahay?
Yes, correct.
Ha?
Hindi, minsan kasi may mga
nakakalimutan.
Oo.
Ay, yung
Pero
sa mga
hindi sa loob ng bahay.
Meron kasi tama man,
May
meron
mga
tayong mga
ano.
nasa baryo, yung gustong-gusto nila magluto sa ano, 'di ba? Yung tawag yung kahoy. Oo,
sir.
tama pala, oo.
Kwan naman yun, kerosene naman yun.
Kerosene naman, 'di ba?
Pangsindi lang nila.
Pangsindi lang nila, oo. Kahit na delikado pa rin, 'di
Oo,
ba?
correct.
Sa ingat.
Delikado nga.
Oo.
Lalo na pag may mga makukulit na bata.
Ako, nangyari sa akin yan, ginawa ko mantika yun eh. Totoo kasi, wala sa isip ko mantika.
Ikaw, sir,
Turn pan handles inward. Ganoon. Diba?
Pan handles
Oo.
inward.
Di ba pag ganito siya, hindi pa loob
Yes.
Gano'n mo lagi siya.
Para madali mo siyang makawakan.
Mahawakan. Hindi siya makuha yung food. Okay.
And of course, put them out of reach of children.
Yes. Okay. Okay na po. Sige.
Thank you, Sir Dennis, for giving us information on safety measures and precautions in cooking. to another fun-filled activity titled Fact or Opinion. Okay, take it away, Sir Dennis.
Yes! Word of Lord, courtesy of Ma'am Larna, no?
Larna, thank you so much.
Ma'am Larna, salamat po ha. Thank you po. Yeah, number 1. Ito na ha. Or opinion. Number 1. I think health is better in the 21st century because there are more. No.
Opinion. Okay. Mark Norwin Edroso, opinion.
Alright.
Oo,
Why
ang
is
dami.
it an opinion? The correct answer is opinion. There's an expression,
I think.
Yes. Okay, number 2.
Yes,
Number 2. Okay, number 2.
Dear learners.
Oh, may sumagot na.
William.
Sa
Yes, Aurok.
Oh, sino ba si Aurora?
Antonio Aragon y Molina.
Oo.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am?
Aurora Antonio Quezon Aragon y Molina was the wife of Philippine President Manuel Luis Quezon.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the First Lady of the Philippines from 1935 to
44.
Okay.
Ang galing ano?
Yes. Pinangalan
Ayan.
siya sa ating town. Okay, next. Okay, we have another short story here.
Mhm.
Okay, what you're going to do is choose the letter of the correct answer. I'm going to read first, okay? Playing with friends.
Mhm.
John went for a bike ride. He rode around the block. Then he met some girls he knew from school. They all rode to the fields to play. John had a great time playing games with his friends. Okay.
Okay, so here are the questions. Number 1. Who went for a bike ride? A. Jan, B. Boys, or C. Guys? Okay, key in your answers in
Yes,
our
key in
chat
your
box.
Okay, what is your answer, dear learners?
Ma'am Ninya, post all the questions now. They can have their answers after the airing, after the live discussion. Then let's
Okay.
proceed with the next one.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 2,
Number
read the
2, if you
question.
combine sentences 3 and 4, what can you infer? A. John bikes himself. B. John meets girls. C. John makes friends.
We're very sorry we did not include the
Yes,
period there. Dapat may period lahat yon.
Okay, correct. Sorry po. Okay. So these are the 2 questions. Okay, what you're going to do is choose the correct letter of your answer. Okay, and then you're going to tell if it is literal comprehension, inferential, or what you call evaluative. Okay, and for number 3, please read the.
Who is your best friend and why?
Oh, wow. Who is your best friend?
Tinda.
Wow.
Nakakautang ako doon.
Sir Dennis naman na.
Okay, let's proceed to our...
At natatakasan ko rin.
Okay, so this time, may I know if you listen well, what have you learned today? You may key in your answer in your chat box, dear learners.
Mhm.
Okay, what have you learned today, dear learners? Okay, key in your answer. Key in your answer, dear learners.
Yan, ito. What have you learned today? Yun ang po kailangan nyo sagutin ngayon, mga anak, ha?
Ano ba ang natutunan nila ngayong araw nito?
Yes.
Let's
Just
see,
key in
myself.
your answer.
Ang sabi niya, ito, ay, di na sinasagot lang, ano?
Late
Yung
sila.
3, oo.
Late yung kanilang wifi. So
Oo.
what have we discussed, Ma'am Ninya, today?
Okay.
Oo, naglulukuyan natin yung...
Oo nga.
Kasi umuulan ulit eh.
Okay,
Sinasagot yung number 3.
What did we learn today? Maybe we can have we can have the we can proceed with the generalization, Ma'am Linya.
Generalization.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So, okay, based from your answers while back from our different activities, I think you learned a lot from our lesson for today. So, may we summarize everything? Today we learned to react to what we are reading and to be able to respond correctly to the given text.
Yes.
Okay? We should know how to read, and we have the reading skill. So when students understand certain written text together with his or her prior knowledge,
Yes.
she is able to perform the 3 reading comprehension skills.
Yes.
Okay? Yes. Okay, this time Mom Jane will give us the evaluation part. Okay.
Please flash the picture, sir. It's already on our screen.
Yes.
Let's proceed to the evaluation part. Let's check if you really understood the lesson by answering this activity. For those who are listening to the radio, in our live stream, we have here a picture, okay, of what's that? Editorial cartoon.
Yes, ma'am.
Wherein we have on the left side the science, meaning the scientists say it's safe to open the schools. But under the government part, says there, can't hear you. So, you study and analyze the picture, then react to what is asserted or expressed in a text. Okay? You may call us via messenger or via our via messenger through Ma'am Ninya, Ma'am Claudine, or I.
Yes.
Let us see. We are waiting.
Yes, do you agree or not with our editorial?
Okay, state your
Reason.
reasons. React now, dear learners.
Reason.
Give me your
Meron na ba, Ma'am Jane?
Meron na ba, Ma'am Jane? Meron na ba? Reason.
We are waiting.
You can call now our
Ayan.
Reason.
Okay.
Oh, we have a caller. We have callers
We
pala.
have callers.
Wow.
Hello. Good morning. Yes, good afternoon too.
Wow.
Narinig po ba?
Yeah. Pwede ba natin i-connect dyan, sir? Hindi gaanong marinig dito. Asan yung yung speaker nito?
Sandali lang, anak ha. Actually, narinig kita, anak. Narinig kita. Ang ganda ng boses mo. Sandali lang ha. Ito. Itutusok. Aayusin lang natin sandali para mas marinig ng buong mundo ang iyong boses.
Yes,
Ayan.
ang napakaganda niyang boses, sir.
Ayan. May tatawa. Ito pala. Ito. Ayan. Okay. Ayan. Sige anak. Salita ka na.
Yes, who is calling?
Sino to? Sino po ang tumatawag?
Liza.
Oripon.
Miss Liza Oripon.
Miss Liza. Miss Liza talaga.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sino mga kasama mo, anak?
Tatlo sila, ma'am.
So, how do you react on this, anak? Yes. So that's nice that you have thought of those reasons, and of course you have given your reactions on that assertion. So Liza Orifon, Liza said that maybe they are not the science the school or
Prioritize.
Yes, oo. Tama. Kahit for them, kahit naka-vaccinate na ang mga bata, they do not still accept the fact that we are ready for the
Face-to-face classes. Okay, yes. Okay.
Attorney, thank you, ha?
Thank
Attorney
you so
Orifon,
much.
thank you, ha?
Okay, wow.
Ayan.
Ayan ang kanilang
Ayan, sagot niya. Oo,
reaction.
reaction niya. Okay, so...
Okay, so thank you so much, Liza and company. Thank you so much.
Okay, again.
Ayan. Marami sila.
Miss Liza and company, thank you so much for your reason.
Yes.
For your reaction to this what you call this
Editorial,
okay, cartoon.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. So congratulations. Okay, congratulations to those who gave their answers aside from the what you call this the answers
of
by Liza and company. Okay, it seems that they are listening very well. Okay. Sir,
Okay.
meron ka bang idadagdag, sir?
Siya nga pala ha, bago tayo matapos, before we, congratulations to all those who gave their answers. It seems talaga kayo po ay nakikinig. At bago po tayo matapos, ay narito muna po ang ilan nating mga guidelines po na bibigay natin. Guidelines. Yes. April 18, ha?
Okay,
April 18 po tayo sa mga nakikinig po mga bata natin. Una, pipila po kayo sa lane. Meron po mga line po doon nakalagay po doon. May lane po kayong kung saan nandun lamang po kayo pipila. Then number 2, you need to fill up a declaration form kasi may gagawin kayo sa inyo. Nandun yung tinatawag na pangatlo. Kukunin po ang body temperature ng bata.
Yes.
Okay?
Siyempre, isusulat nila doon, ilalagay
Doon
nila
sa
health
declaration.
form.
Ayan. Ihuhulog ang health declaration form na pinilapan na itinagang kahon sa lugar. So, meron po kayong paglalagyan doon.
May designated box sa
Yes. Opo. Ayan. Doon nyo ilalagay. Ayan.
Yes, sir.
Tapos, panglima, ihulog ang sarili sa washing machine. Hindi, Dok. Pupunta kayo sa washing area, huhugasan nyo yung mga kamay nyo. At sa pang-anim, susundan ng arrow papunta sa inyong mga classroom. Di ba?
Okay. So, dear learners, don't forget to these guidelines in entering the school on April 18.
Yes. Ayan, excited na ako, ma'am.
Wow, okay. So,
Excited ka na, sir?
Oo, magbakasyon na.
Our topic for today highlights reaction to what is asserted or expressed in a text. So I would like to finish up with a quote from Lloyd Alexander. Keep reading. It is one of the most marvelous adventures anyone can have. So before ending this session, may we have again your teachers in English 7. Sir,
Hello, Teacher Dennis. This is Teacher Dennis.
Teacher Jane, Teacher Claudine, again, thank you so much, dear grade 7. Keep safe and healthy. God bless us all. Bye-bye.
Facts and information. Today's learning for you normal with capable teachers whose heart and soul are defined. Delivered knowledge inside your home through 106.3 Dance Radio. Fully dedicated to serve the public in tribute to education, reproduce of radio-based instruction. We are pleased to deliver the utmost aim of education. Only here on 106.3 TWTR-FM. Ito ang 106.3 Dance Radio. Dance Radio.
Prepare yourself.
Ang silid-aralan sa radyo, hatid namin ay makabagong paraan ng pagtuturo at kaalaman. Mapaumaga, tanghali o hapon man yan. Ang istasyong magbibigay impormasyon kahit saan man.
For something big.
Alright, here we go.
106.3 Dance Radio. Doña Aurora National High School, Santa Rita, Aurora, Isabela.
This
106.3 DWDR FM.
Nais mong matuto, buksan mo ang iyong radyo. Lahat kami ay narito, tapat sa aming serbisyo.